Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Mixed Tag Podcast. My name is Agent 04, and I'm here with the best host in the world, Moni. Moni, how are you doing today?
I am amazing. How are you doing?
I'm doing great, especially after that amazing episode of Monday Night Raw. I must say that main event had me out of my bed.
Chef kiss. Chef's kiss.
Amazing.
I think you should
Amazing work.
I think you should point out the big news that happened last week.
Ooh, so for everybody who didn't tune in or for everybody who missed the news, we got a little shout out, we got a little appreciation from Killer Cross himself. If you go to his Twitter page and you go to his replies, if you want to scroll, you can see that he commented under episode 2 of our podcast, the same episode where we talked about him and giving him his flowers. On top of that, we gave us a two-peat. I posted it on Instagram. He reposted my story on his Instagram story. So, Killer Cross approves of this podcast. So let's go. We got more
100%.
momentum than ever.
And we will continue to give him his flowers, him and Scarlett. Much love. We
100%.
are 100% grateful for you guys.
Hmm. Now, another thing I want to say, because this man is starting to take over by store. We started this off hot. Kid Wilson is getting up there. When I heard that crowd actually singing his song and they popped, I understand they were in London, but the fact that they were singing his song, I want to see what's going to happen this Friday on SmackDown. Because if Kit Wilson can get himself over, that would be amazing. And then just imagine how happy Elton Prince is going to be at home.
Yes, we are still wishing Elton Prince of speedy recovery.
Amazing speedy recovery. Now, like I said, we gonna keep it hot. Let's get into this. Let's get into that Monday Night Raw breakdown.
Yes,
Now,
sir.
I just want to say, first off, I find it ironic that Gunther and Jey Uso were the first two to declare themselves in the Royal Rumble. They have a lot of history, so I wouldn't be surprised if they start off as number one and number two, just so they can, run back that storyline because that's ironic. How do you feel
Imagine
about that?
Imagine them running it back in the Royal Rumble, but Jay also gets
Mm.
to run it back with his theme song. That would be
Oh
just
my goodness!
that would
Hey, look, I
be
can like he eliminates somebody and then they run it back.
and then he get eliminated.
Yeah, hey, look, mid run back, the countdown gonna start, and then it's somebody crazy gonna come out there.
It's gonna be like
Speaking of
the Elimination Chamber when they
is
were celebrating, and next thing you hear is Brock
Brock
Lesnar's
Lesnar,
theme
War
music.
Games, War Games, War Games. Yep, yep,
Yeah,
yep,
War
War Games.
Games. What did I say?
Yep,
Elimination Chamber? Oops, my
Elimination Chamber.
bad. I guess because we just had that match on the Disney,
Yep.
but okay.
Speaking of Brock Lesnar, I do believe he's gonna be in the Royal Rumble. Brock Lesnar's in the Royal Rumble. He's a serious contender to win either way.
Oh yeah.
So yeah. Now let me move on to this next segment because Natalia heel turn. Now, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you who might have missed it, couldn't tune in. During the Women's Intercontinental Championship match, Natalia betrayed her so-called protege, Maxine Dupree. Right as Maxine was getting ready to pin Becky Lynch, Natty put Becky Lynch's foot on the rope, and Becky retained. On top of that, after the match, Natalia beat the snot out of Maxine Dupree. And this makes me believe we're not seeing Natalia. We're getting that Natty Nightheart. I
Oh
believe we're gonna get that
yes.
blood sport gimmick.
I feel like if we get that blood sport gimmick, it will really put Natalia over in general. Because we've seen Natalia heel turn so many times. This one has to be
Yep.
different. So
It'll be
with
fresh. Maybe something fresh.
Blood Sport Natty would be the big impact that she needs.
I agree with you on that 100%. And another thing, if they want to continue to elevate Maxine Dupree, if they can have her beat Natalia with such a serious gimmick, such a strong gimmick, that'll push Maxine even more.
Oh, definitely, because isn't Natalia like undefeated down there in Bloodsport or something like that?
Yes, I believe she is, if I'm not mistaken.
So that'll be
Yes, yes,
very
yes.
interesting. I like
And
that.
another thing with Natalia, she's a veteran, so this will give her something to do. Because as you know, a lot of times people forget about the veterans, or when the veterans try to do stuff, and they'll be like they're tired of them. Some people might say they're washed up. So this will give Natalia that time
Mm-hmm.
to give some of those new fans and some of those old fans a shine of what she can really do.
Yes, for instance, they say that about Nikki Bella all the time.
Real.
She cannot catch a break. So I'm ready to see what they're gonna do with Natty. I'm ready to see.
Me too. Now, moving on to the next segment. Gunther, as I said earlier in the segment, Gunther and Jay were the first to declare the show for the Royal Rumble. And right as Gunther was declaring himself, AJ Styles came out and demanded a rematch. And I like how Gunther played the mind games with him. He told him that he will only rematch him if he puts his career on the line. And if you remember, AJ Styles, towards last year, posted an hourglass and said 2026 was going to be his final year wrestling.
This makes me so
So, and
nervous.
another thing, AJ Styles in an interview did say that he doesn't want like a big all-out tour for his retirement. So who knows? We could be seeing we could be seeing the last of AJ Styles now.
This is why I'm so nervous about it because y'all know I love AJ Styles, TNA.
Yes.
Man, if this is his last match and it's to Gunther, the legend retirer, the legend killer,
Legend
I
Killer
am going to
2.0.
I am going to lose my mind because I'm gonna be like, AJ, why? Why, AJ? Why? He's just I'm not ready.
Me
I'm not
neither.
ready.
It's interesting though too because Gunther did tap out to AJ. So like I don't know. Maybe they'll try to go for that again, or Gunther just retires another person. He goes 3-0 against legends Goldberg, Cena, and possibly AJ Styles.
Yeah. But I feel like AJ is gonna have an ace up his sleeve, kind of like Gunther did. I think
I agree.
some mind game has to get played before. Because if they do that like right now, I'm not gonna lie, it's gonna kind of make AJ look like a little bitch.
Hey, and then the Gunther can literally come out there the next week and say, "I beat AJ" or made him tap like a little bitch.
You thought they went crazy with Cena's retirement. They gonna go crazy
Ooh.
again. Back to back is it
Back to
ridiculous.
back. Like Gunther, hey, Gunther already is gonna be a top pill for 2 to 3 years because of the whole John Cena thing.
They're
If
gonna
he
have to
beats
walk that
AJ,
man.
I don't think we can have a face Gunther ever. He might
They're gonna
not
have to
not he gonna have to be healed forever.
they're gonna have to walk that man out of the arena like the president with Secret Service.
Ooh, because they might be throwing trash and everything.
They
So, hey, look,
would.
speaking of John Cena, it'd be like John Cena versus RVD at the ECW.
Right.
First he threw his shirt in the stands and they kept throwing it back, and then they was throwing the middle
Yes.
fingers at him and everything.
Yes.
Woo! Gunther would be public enemy number one.
But
Hey,
I'm not
they
gonna lie.
already was cussing him out and following him to his bus the night he retired Cena.
I'm not
So
gonna lie. They put the right person in that position because
I
Gunther
agree.
is really one of the top heels in the company, and they really trusted him because they knew he could handle that heat well and use
Yeah.
it the next week on the show. Like I give him his props for that.
Yes, and I like that he's versatile, not only on the mic, in the ring, just the way he carries himself. The presence
Mhm.
that Gunther has as the ring general, you can tell he takes, hey, like he said, that mat is sacred. You can tell that he really means that, and the industry as a whole is important to him.
Oh yeah, I still want
Now,
to catch.
moving on. Oh,
I
take it
still
off,
want to.
take it off.
I mean, he done an interview, but I'm behind on because there's so many WWE podcasts out there, and I'm still behind on
Mhm.
the sit down interview he had with the Undertaker. So I need to go back and watch that.
Ooh, understandable.
But yeah,
Now, moving on to this main event. Now, for the fans, I'm gonna read these notes off perfectly because I made these notes directly like this. In an immediate classic, CM Punk successfully defended the World Heavyweight Championship against hometown hero Finn Balor. Balor received a thunderous ovation and even brought back his old theme music for this occasion. After a hard-hitting match, CM Punk secured the win with the go to sleep. And after the match, the two showed a rare sign of mutual respect, especially with Finn Balor being a heel, so on, quote quote unquote a heel and CM Punk being a face, and they shook hands as well as giving Finn Balor a huge crowd ovation. And after the show, I don't know if a lot of people know this, but Finn Balor was able to get him a nice little promo, so his thanks to Ireland and everything like that. You can find the video on YouTube or some social media platforms of WWE. So I love that they, even though Finn Balor lost, they still gave him his time. They made it about him. I like that.
I love that. When I saw CM Punk make his entrance, and the wrestler only gets out of the ring if they're really showing respect to that person. Soon as
Yeah.
he got out of the ring, I was like, "Oh, is Finn Balor getting a special home entrance?" And
Then
I want
that
to say one
opening
thing.
music hit.
I want to say one
Yes.
thing. Y'all, new generation of wrestling fans, I have not seen it yet because I haven't really been on the internet. If y'all
Mhm.
say, did Finn Balor get a new entrance? I will flip my house upside down. Because what do you mean that Finn Balor get a new entrance? Baby, that is
That's
OG Finn
OG.
Balor.
Go on,
O
y'all.
to the G Finn Balor. I was
Original gangster.
It felt
Original Finn
so
Balor. Come
nostalgic.
on,
It
dog.
just felt so nostalgic seeing him make that entrance again. I need face Finn real bad.
The crowd is loving him.
Like we mentioned this. It seems like we mention this every week about the Judgment Day. It has to fall apart so Finn can fly.
Finn and
He is,
Raquel both will go. I feel like Finn and Raquel are both on that same trajectory. Like whenever that Judgment Day fallout does happen, I feel like Finn and Raquel are like just gonna take off completely. Like I
yes.
feel like they're gonna take off.
One thing that kind of threw me off since we speaking about Raquel,
Hmm.
um, since she got this whole thing going on with Stephanie, it kind of just threw me off on why did she get involved yesterday with attacking Rhea and
Rhea and
Io?
Io.
Why couldn't Liv and Roxanne handle it? Like that just kind of
Hmm.
I'm just like I get that we've been making Raquel look good and big, but why is she now going back to do stuff for Liv and Roxanne?
Yeah, and yeah, why is she like back doing tag team division things? Because she was dabbling in that main event scene for such a long time. Well, I just thought maybe just back up since she is in the Judgment Day. They have the numbers game and everything.
Yeah, but
And then maybe they could be trying to set up a six-woman tag team match whenever Stephanie's ankle does heal. They can do
mhm.
Stephanie, Rhea, or Stephanie and Rio versus Judgment Day.
Yep.
Six-woman tag.
I'm just waiting for her to come out there like Gunther and pop her shit on the mic. Because I can see I really see her being a champion soon.
I agree with you on that. Raquel definitely it should be. If Raquel Rodriguez does not win the world title by the end of this year, something's wrong. I agree. Like
Well,
that's a major fumble.
a lot of hitters coming up for the Royal Rumble, so
Hmm.
it's potential.
Oh, and now speaking of that, NXT is losing a lot of heavy hitters. So, and another thing, I also believe that Blake Monroe is probably going to be moving up soon.
Mm,
So that makes me question who is NXT going to have to be like that cornerstone because they can't move Ricky Sanks up. If they move Ricky Sanks up,
it's
they
over.
going to have to literally build an entire star, someone who can look strong, someone who
Oh
can
yeah.
look intimidating to that men's division in NXT. And now with the women, they have a few choices. We got Jada Parker.
I
We
was
got
about to say
Kalani
that.
Jordan. They got Lola Vice. Izzy Dane, Tatum
Hmm.
Paxley. I believe is very over. JC Jane, the current NXT Women's Champion. I believe JC Jane is gonna move up soon because her reign has been legendary. Like her
Phenomenal.
reign, I'm like, oh my goodness. She lost it and then got it right back too. Yeah, JC Jane is going places. But oh yeah, Javon Evans had a nice match with I believe it was Rio. He fought no, actually no, he fought El Grande Americano, I
Yeah.
think it was. Yep, yep,
Yep.
yep. That was
That
a
was
nice
that
match.
was a good match. I just uh they said he got injured, so they had to call it off. But I was into
Yeah.
it because young boy is bouncy. Like he
Yeah, but hey, he's young, so hopefully he'll recover. Hopefully he'll have time to recover because, like I
Yeah.
said, that actually was a good match before he got injured.
And
So, well,
shout out to Javon, representing for the Carolinas. If y'all don't know,
the
I'm from the
Carolina
Carolinas,
folks.
you know.
Shout out Carolina for money.
Carolina pride.
Woo. Now, we got another teaser for Obafemi. And now with Obafemi, I want to know, are they saving him for the Royal Rumble
I feel like they
or
are.
is he gonna show up beforehand? Because if he shows up at that Royal Rumble, they have to make him look like a very strong and powerful presence. Like I need
Okay,
him to eliminate some big names,
since you said that, hear me out. Brock Lesnar enters the Royal Rumble. He is wrecking everything and he is eliminating
Mm.
left and right. Boom, Obafemi come. They lock up. Boom, boom, boom. Bye bye Brock Lesnar and it's bye Obafemi.
Ooh. And look, I can see if Brock hit Oba with like a suplex and then Oba hit his little thing where it's like he power up, he bounce back up. Yeah, like that'll be a strong way to introduce Oba. Then boom, if they want to, Obafemi versus Brock Lesnar for a major feud.
We are marking this right now because if that happens, you heard it here first on the Mixed Tag Podcast. We
Hey,
said it.
future WrestleMania match right there, folks.
We said it. Top tier booking by us. Triple H,
Triple
you hear
H.
me? Mm.
Now, I want to ask you a question. Who do you think is going to win that fatal four-way between Damian Priest, Trick Williams, Sami Zayn, and who's the fourth? Randy Orton. Who do you think is going to win that number one contender match to fight Drew McIntyre? If I'm being honest, I think it's going to be Sami. I think it's going to be Sami Zayn because they going to Saudi Arabia and
Exactly.
because, Sami has never beaten Drew, I don't believe
It's
either.
either going to be him or Randy
Yes.
because
Imagine if they gave it to Trick.
Saudi Arabia is going to have a fit and burn the city down. Because we all know how Saudi Arabia is towards some, the African
Yes,
American,
certain African Americans and
you
certain
know.
women. Uh,
So Damian
and
Priest
another
is
thing that I
actually
will say,
off too. So
yeah. And then Damian Priest, the only reason I didn't say Damian Priest to win, I don't know if they want to redabble in him versus Drew. Only because, a lot of fans were complaining about the feud with him and Drew. Even though I did like their last match, it did make Priest look strong, he won.
yeah.
But a lot of fans actually, yeah, I just thought about it. Damian Priest's last two feuds, fans complained about it. His feud with Drew and his feud with Alistair.
I mean, I don't understand why. I mean, Damian Priest, he is one of them people that's in like the top positions that like he could be
Mm-hmm.
the QB. It's just what are they doing with him?
Exactly.
I
Because
mean,
I ain't gonna lie, they've had him feuding with Aleister Black for 6 months now.
I was
You
just about
know,
to say, it feel like they've been fighting for 2 years. It feel like they've been fighting for 2 years.
mind you, they've done like multiple matches that would end the feud. They've done the last man standing match. They've done an ambulance
Ambulance
match.
match.
What more do y'all need?
It's just exactly. And then on top of that, he's been wrestling on main event. Nothing wrong with
Yeah,
main event, but I would
no,
expect him to be wrestling on Raw, SmackDown, mainly SmackDown. But they need to. I think he needs to like go back to the drawing board and like
I agree
do
with
some
you.
character work to feel like how he can elevate his character.
Mhm.
Because we got the whole, what was it? What did Rhea used to call him? They used to call him like the
Bisexual Undertaker,
yeah,
bondage Undertaker.
yeah. They used to talk. They
Yeah,
used to talk, they used to
that
talking
was
like
funny.
that. Like I feel like, and we got the whole, we proud Puerto Rican thing. I want him to
Mhm.
really go back down, and I just feel like he could bring out like the darkest of dark sides.
Yes, and then imagine if they did try to like give us like a new era Undertaker with Damian Priest.
I would be here for that.
I feel like he could definitely do it. He would be one of those. He would be one of those people who can do it. Now, I want to talk about this because I need this injected into my veins. Jordan Grace versus Jay Cargill. Give it to me now.
ASAP.
Give it to me
No
now.
Rocky.
Like just give it to us because that match and that feud itself, I feel like can hook a lot. It can make both of them look strong. And I do feel like that they're waiting for Bianca to come back before Jay does lose that title. So this could be a good way to get Jordan Grace over as well, making her look strong against someone like a Jade
Yeah.
Cargill as well as the champion.
Because I don't think Jay hasn't defended her title yet, has she? Has she even had a match since she had that
No,
title?
she's defended her title against Mia Yim and BFAB, and that's nothing against them. But why
I
are we
mean,
defending against Mia Yim and BFAB?
she injured both of them.
Yeah, she literally hurt both of them.
Right
So
after
I think we
each
might need to
other.
put her in the ring with people that can actually hold up and not get injured.
Yeah.
Well,
I
once
still
again,
would
there's
like to
no
see
hate to
I still would
BFAB
like
and
to
Mia
see her
Yim. I love
versus
them both.
I would still like to see her versus Charlotte Flair somewhere down the road too.
Hmm Death, taxes, and Charlotte Flair with her.
They just need to give us an evolution match where it's just like
Hmm
all powerhouses in the match.
Yes.
They're gonna have to reinforce the ring.
Ooh.
Well, that would be epic though.
How do you feel about the whole Adam Pearce and Paul Heyman debacle going on?
I want to know what strings are Paul Heyman pulling, and who are these people he's calling? Because first of all, ain't no reason they should have Adam Pearce that damn stressed out every
Ooh,
week.
he be
I
stressed.
know Adam Pearce go in their office and drink him some tequila because
His face be about red as a cherry. He look like he be about to explode.
ain't no way. And like, I'm curious to see how next week is gonna go when he has Braun Breaker back. Because he did kind of have a point when Paul Heyman said you put your hands on that man first.
Yeah.
Ugh. I just want to know who he called. Like who are you calling? Who is Adam Pierce? What overall is Adam Pierce scared of? I
Yeah,
want to know.
who's this higher up that you call?
Like,
Also, I fully expect Braun Breaker to spare Adam Pearce next Monday.
oh,
No doubt about it.
he is going to put his hands on somebody. Some
Especially since the Vision lost. Oh yeah, think about it. He definitely gonna be bad. The Vision lost too. Oh yeah, somebody got
yeah,
to catch a spear.
this gonna
They
be.
about to catch a spear. So let me ask you a question. Can I get some Rumble predictions?
Oh, okay. I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give you my top three picks and my top three females.
Okay,
Um,
give it to.
I would love to see. Um, gosh, I was so prepared for this question, and now I'm just like not. I would love to see. God, Finn Balor be in the conversation.
Okay.
I would love to see Penta be in that conversation,
Ooh, wild card.
and I would love to see a newcomer be in that situation. Let me see. I'm gonna say somebody like, ooh, because it really could possibilities are endless. Mm, I feel like it'll be an upset if Dom Mysterio wins.
Ooh, he can. Yeah, especially if he returns too.
I want to see
He
some
can win off his
underdogs.
return.
Like I want to see
I
some
like that.
underdogs because I like how they kind of like have been building up the mid card talent right now. So I would like to see something like that in
Hmm
the Royal Rumble. Female wise, I would like to see the Lash Legend shine, maybe get a win.
Okay, I like that.
Um, I would like to see. Ooh, she's already won so many times. Kyrie, I would like to see Kyrie have a moment,
I agree with you on that one.
and I would like for who else would I like to have a moment in the Royal Rumble to shine? I feel like Liv is gonna win this year. I don't know why I feel like Liv is gonna win, but I'm gonna say Liv.
Okay,
But
okay,
what about
okay.
you?
Those are nice picks.
What are your
Those are
picks?
nice picks. Okay, for the women, I would say give me Kyrie Sane because I agree with you on that. And they could also start that. They could like start that super feud with Oscar. Like that would be like especially if Kyrie wins the Royal Rumble, they could start a feud with Oscar. But then Oscar's one of those people. If they ever want to put the women's world championship on her, they could do it, and no one would question it. Oscar's one of those people.
Yeah.
Um. So Kyrie Sane. I would say a returning Bianca Belair. That would definitely make her look strong, and especially they want to throw her directly in there with Jade Cargill. And then I would say Liv Morgan
Yep.
because I do think she deserves it. She's been the final two the last 2 years, I believe, as well. I believe Liv Morgan deserves a Royal Rumble win. And on the men's side, I would say Obafemi, most def, because that would be a good way to make him look strong, especially the way that
Mhm.
they're treating him. They didn't want him to. He didn't lose to Cody, and he relinquished the title instead of losing, like putting somebody over. The fact that they didn't want to put nobody over on him, they definitely gonna treat him strong. So Obafemi. I would like for a returning LA Knight to win most definitely because LA. I just feel like LA Knight deserves it. It's kind of long overdue. He's like he just deserves it, like 100%. He deserves it. And now this is more of a like a more level-headed pick, but
Mhm.
OTC, I would love for Roman to win.
Oh yeah.
Hey, I wouldn't mind it. I wouldn't mind Roman winning. We can either get him versus Punk or possibly him versus Drew. Or if Drew does drop the title, we can get him versus Sammy, him versus Roman, him versus Trick, or him versus Priest. I wouldn't mind that.
Mhm. Oh
Because
yeah.
even though in the WrestleMania trailer we did see Punk, Brock, Cody, and Roman, I don't. I think I may, they could switch it up. You never know. They could,
Yeah.
switch it up. So those are my picks: Roman, Ola, LA Knight for the men, and for the women, Liv, Bianca, and Kairi Sane.
I'm just ready to see like who who's actually in that conversation because like you did say, that Saudi Arabia crowd is woof.
Yeah, they kind of iffy with it. They're kind of iffy with it. They're
Yeah.
kind of
So,
iffy.
so that's
So
one time I think they listen to the crowd over there because they do a horrible job of listening to us over here in America.
And I feel bad for the women. They're gonna have to be in them bodysuits. So whoever the Iron Woman is gonna have to be that night, let God be with you.
Oh, gosh.
Ooh, they're gonna be burning up.
Hot.
I'm talking about hot. Hey, if
Hot.
Roxanne Perez, if Roxy really want to go back to back Iron Woman, hey, let God be on her side because she's gonna be burning up.
Yes.
Like I'm talking about, hey, she gonna feel like a walking sauna.
Oh,
No,
I'm also, even though we didn't talk about this, I also ready to see what they're gonna do with these women tag team titles because I'm really hoping that, maybe Lash and Maya, get a shot because they work
mhm.
very well together.
Yeah, yo, the way that they beat up Alexa Bliss, it wasn't funny. But then it's the fact that the next week, Alexa was like, "So were you sick or were you sick?" And the way Charlotte was like, "I wasn't sick. I was actually sick." I love their chemistry. It's hilarious. And as you were saying with the tag team division, like the tag team titles, you can see the friction between Charlotte and Alexa. So it's making me think like whenever they do like have this next big women's match, maybe Charlotte and Alexa will break up in the middle of the match, and that could cause someone to either win
Mhm.
the title or retain whoever the champs are at
Ooh.
that time. Like I feel like Alexa and Charlotte might break up or something. Maybe Alexa like how they do with a finishing sequence, they hit their finishers on somebody, then boom, Alexa attacks Charlotte, and then somebody who one of the females they look around very shocked, and they get in the ring and do the pinfall. I can see them doing that.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But Charlotte and Alexa do have great chemistry as a tag team, so I'm a little sad that you can see that they're breaking up because I actually am loving them together.
But
But I'm
it's
but
a
I'm
good
I'm
place to
even more
see.
hyped for the feud that they're gonna have.
Yeah, and it's a good thing to see what they do with Alexa Bliss's character. Like, is she gonna evolve into something different? Or are we gonna get her OG goddess? I would love the OG
I would
goddess.
love a goddess Alexa Bliss gift,
That was just another chef's kiss gimmick. Like it worked. She did it so
especially
well
with Alexa. Like she works good as a face, but I like her better as a
as
heel.
a heel. Yes.
Like one of my favorite Alexa Bliss promos was, I believe it was the 2018 Elimination Chamber, which she won. She won the first ever Women's Elimination Chamber. And she got on the mic, and at first she was like all sentimental. She was like, "If there's any little girls out there who think you can't do it, if anyone ever says that you can't be anything, well, they're right, because you'll never be a goddess like me." I love
Oh
how
my God.
fast she switched up. That's amazing heel work because the crowd was actually cheering. They was like cheering her on. The "You Deserve It" chants, and then boom, she just flipped the switch. I
Break
love it. I
everybody's
love
heart.
it.
Well, we got less than a minute, big guy.
Well, is there anything that you want to rapid fire off?
Um, not right off the dome.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning into this week's episode of the Mixed Tag Podcast. Once again, I'm Agent 04 and my greatest, the best co-host of all time, Moni. We're a pleasure to give you all another amazing episode, and we plan on giving you all many more. Make sure to tune in every Wednesday to Alt Black Barbie on Twitch, where our episodes will be going up. And make sure you tune in to Agent 04 and other socials to find clips of the podcast. Once again, thank you all for tuning in. And Moni, I'm gonna let you take it away.
We over and out, boss. See ya.
4 letters, 1 word. Ooh, ooh. Yeet.